Sup, bitch. So let me turn the camera again real quick. So this isn't a selfie, so give me seconds. Well, okay. I think this should be good. Sup, bitch. So let me go back to the video again real quick. Hopefully I didn't dox myself. So, this is actually recorded at the same time as my previous video about the Celestials plot, because how do you say it? I'm probably not gonna have the time to record a video, I think, this week or something. So I just thought, why not record it right now, this video, so I can just make YouTube upload itself, so that work is already done. Okay, so basically you can already see what's going on here, a new hero that I designed. So, this would be a new, how do you see, no, wait, let me start off real quick. So, what you're seeing right now here is an Earth element Celestials hero. So you remember from my Celestials video, that TV show idea I had with like the cool plot and stuff. So this is again one of those heroes. So this one is from the Earth element. You can very clearly see that. And his name is Brock. Pretty simple name, and he's also supposed to be a pretty straightforward character. So let's first of all analyze his design a little bit, because I just made this and I just think it looks really cool, and I thought, why not analyze it with you. So you can see Brock. Brock is sort of like an Earth creature from like the Earth element planets, because you have like planets with every element from Celestials. So you can see he mostly is made of like rock armor on the outside, and then like rock like like flesh tissue on the inside, kind of. And hold on. So you can see he kind of has like a natural helmet that extends all the way to his back. He has like really big, thick shoulders, really giant hands, which one is a bit more like aggressively grown out and a bit more rock-like than the other. So he has kind of like armor. He has really big fingers as well. Some feet, that sounded wrong. Some feet with like dark pants. He has a cool chain on, because I thought, why not give him some bling to make the design a little cooler. He has like a beard made out of gray rocks. Then here he has his chin, which is made of like the same material here. Then you have his teeth, his cool green eyes. Then you have like really dark black cracks, some scratches and stuff. So you can kind of get the idea, right? Also, this guy has purple, like bluish blood, as you can see here. These things here are supposed to be scars, and you can see they're purple. So, I already said he's a creature from the Earth planet, basically, like the element. I don't mean Earth as in like our Earth. And this guy could probably be the leader of the Earth elements, like the leading hero, because he looks pretty tough, and that's also part of his design. So Brock, his specialty would basically be that he is one, well, not the strongest, but he's like an extremely like strong, and also really, how do you say it, high defense character. So basically, in like some of those movies or like animated shows, you have like one of those characters that does something so unrealistic and crazy that you're like, no, that's just over the top. Like, say, grabbing a building with one hand and like lifting it up or smashing it into someone. This is basically what this guy would be able to do. Because he's so strong, this guy would be able to lift a lot of things, throw them around almost like it's nothing. Or at least he wouldn't have to put much effort in it. And also like how gravity works and like aerodynamics, he would just be able to grab it like it's grabbing something really light. So like you wouldn't see his arm like dragging down. He would just grab it and be like, whoop! And he would just throw it very easy. And he's also extremely high in defense. This is the kind of guy that would be able to run through concrete walls and be fine, except for a few scratches. So I thought this was a pretty fun but simple idea, but I also made it a little more interesting. He has some other attacks and things he can do as well, but he's a pretty straightforward character compared to my other ones so far. So I don't know how you say this in English, but there is that one bug, that bug that rolls his own feces, his own shit, into little balls and crawls around with them. In Dutch they're called mestkevers. but I don't know what you call them in English. So basically, the bugs that roll feces balls. Well, he could kind of do that, maybe with just dirt instead, or with actual feces to make it extra funny. But you can see he has very big hands, and he would be able to grab stuff like rocks and dirt out of the ground, and he would be able to roll dirt or maybe feces balls and roll them at enemies extremely hard because, like I said, he's very strong. He could maybe walk on the balls themselves. He could maybe walk on the balls themselves and roll people over with it. And also you can see, because this guy is built pretty tough, he would be able to do some pretty cool combos with a lot of stuff. So he would be able to turn into like a ball, kind of. You can kind of see this how round he is. Think of that Ben 10 alien that can turn into ball, like that yellow-white one. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. He would be able to put his arms like close them in, his legs as well. His shield like helmet thing would close in, and he would sort of roll up into a ball. And depending on how angry he would get, he would be able to do really crazy stuff as well. He would basically be able to turn into human paintball, in a human pinball. Well, he's not a human, but you know what I mean. And if he is angry enough, he would be able to like spontaneously jump off the ground like a living ball, like I said. And he could like smash around in the air at you. He could ground pound. He could roll you over, all that kind of stuff. He would kind of be like a truck, like hitting you at Mach 10 speed. So it would be pretty funny. I really like this idea. So it's like a human pinball, basically, but like really strong and dangerous. I also had a really crazy idea because I just thought, fuck it. Why not have an attack where he literally, say like Magnikitty or something, helps him to make a literal wrecking ball device and then get Brock attached to it like a wrecking ball. And he would be called a Brocking Ball. So you can see I really went crazy with the attack IDs. A Brocking Ball would be pretty funny. And also very destructive if you look at how tough he's built. He could probably also chomp off enemies' arms if he's a little hungry, if he wants a little snack, just like pit bulls sometimes. He could, you can just imagine a lot of different things he could do because he's so just big and strong. He could just slam you to death with his hand. He could just, like Heiso, he could just let himself fall down onto you and you would just die spontaneously. So he's pretty funny, also pretty cool. And I thought of a funny catchphrase for him. Something like, how do you say it? So, imagine this guy saying this with like a really heavy voice, like, if you mess with Brock, you get the cock, or something, and then he would rape you to death. Or he would just kill you by slapping you like with his hand or something. So you can tell, pretty funny but also cool character. He would be kind of like the Hulk. He could just grab buildings and walls and just slam them into your face. And I'm thinking for a second if he's had some other attacks, because I think that's most of it, of what he could do. Hold on, just give me a second. Yep, that's most of it. So you can tell, pretty cool and funny character. He would be really intimidating, but goofy. Human pinball, rolls feces balls at you, can throw buildings into your face. Funny catchphrase. And he, in my opinion, the design looks really cool. So I like this a lot. I like how this turned out. I made this very fast too. It didn't take me a long time to make this, actually. And his backstory, well, he doesn't have too much backstory, but I already explained that his origin is kind of like he's just from an Earth planet. And I don't want to keep this video too long for this time. So I think that's everything I had to say today. Okay, I'm going to zoom out again. Oop. I need to watch out to not, how do you say it, not accidentally look with my camera to the window, because I don't want to dox myself or whatever. This camera angle should be good. So I really hoped you enjoyed the concept, the art and stuff, because I really liked making this. As you could tell, I enjoyed this a lot. And I hope to see you in the next video, man. I hope you enjoyed. So, yeah, that's everything. See you next one. Bye, bitch.